Hi, I'm Shane Harris from Wines by Geoff Hardy here at the Wine Society. Respect the variety, respect where it's grown first, and really look at using what we class as, and you hear it all the time, appropriate techniques for that variety at the time to make a style of wine that's both delicious and really drinkable and enjoyable. Adelaide Hills, beautiful aspect, very long, lean region. It does carry on for quite a distance along a ridge, but we've got elevation and we've got some really interesting soils in the hills. We've got really nice, cool night temperatures. We've got a diurnal temperature, which is that low overnight temperatures building into some nice warm, sort of high 20s, early 30s during the day. So during that growing season, the vines get a rest overnight, which is fantastic for them, but during the day the vines are always working to ripen that fruit, which gives us a nice freshness and vibrancy of fruit character. Uh, 15 whites from the Adelaide Hills are looking absolutely fantastic. Chardonnay particularly, that vibrancy. We did have a dry summer, so there is a little bit low crop, but in the wines themselves we've got great concentration of flavour, lovely line and length, which is what we're really looking for. These Chardonnays are really just starting in their infancy at the moment, and looking really, really good. Should have quite a strong future as well. I think chefing from a start go is a good way of looking at flavour profiling. It's quite similar to the way that we look at things in wine, but the big first thing you learn as a chef is to respect produce, to look at the produce first, to look at what you're going to serve, and then work around from there how you're going to treat that produce to bring it forward. And it's chef's environment. I still love cooking, I love doing that as a sideline, but wine for me is a real focus. You get to capture a place. Got plenty of sort of apple and quince on the nose when you first get it in the glass, and just hints of bits of citrus in the background on the nose. Nice little bit of oatmeal, which I like to see in sort of Lee's work with white wine. Hints of cashew. And those apples and sort of almost pears come through on the palate, again with the quinces. And just enough of a citrus note, which gives you a nice little zesty finish on the end, and texture through the mid palate. And that's, I think, is most important for all white wine, to have some form of texture, and particularly with Chardonnay, it gives some nice body and roundness in the mid palate, which we find so endearing to the variety. Chardonnay is a very good wine that moves with the seasons, particularly now where we're still in summer. I love nothing more than a deck on a pub with a coastal view and some whitebait, fried whitebait with some aioli. Into autumn, quail comes to its own, root vegetable salads come really good, but then even through winter, and then we start talking about serving the wine almost a little bit warmer, or out of the fridge for a little bit. Start bringing in some slow cooked chicken, and bring in the woodier spices like your rosemary and sage, and really celebrate that mid palate and bring out the earthiness in the wine by changing both your serving temperature and the food that you're serving with, to use the best of the ingredients that's available to cook with at each time of year. It's actually interesting meeting the guys and coming up with, basically coming forward and with a style in mind, saying our members love and embrace this style. How are we going to achieve this end goal? The guys have been fantastic. They actually come and visit us in the winery and taste on the bench, and we can bring the highlights and lowlights back and forwards, and at the end of the day it's amazing when three people that have had a similar discussion to start with in the style, that at the end of the day on the bench we're blending with these components, and all of a sudden one blend just pops out and all three of us just look around and there's just a bit of a nod that everyone's happy with that blend. We've just hit it on the head. Let's get this into bottle and get it done. It was fantastic.
Thanks for watching this video. It means a lot to us here at the Wine Society. If you'd like to stay close and keep up to date on all things wine, please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the button in the wine glass or the red button down below the video. We'd love to share more with you.